wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone and welcome to today's presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Asti Nurdiana and I will be your moderator for this session. We are delighted to have you here and we have an exciting agenda planned for you. Before we begin, allow me to introduce our speakers. There are two speakers. The first speaker is Ms. Sewa Ananda MPD. She is the principal of SDIT Iman Bandung. And our second speaker is Ms. Eksanti. She is a lecturer of Bandung University. Today, they will be discussing and describing about course design. We are fortunate to have them with us to share their insights. The presentation will last approximately 5 minutes, followed by a Q&A session. If you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to type them in the chat and we will address them at the end. Also, please ensure your microphone are mute to avoid background noise. Without further ado, I'd like to hand the floor over to Ms. Sewa Ananda MPD. Ms. Sewa, the floor is yours. Thank you, Ms. Astin. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sewa Ananda Putri, and I am excited to be here today to discuss about course design, the meaning and the elements of course design. Today, I'd like to share some of those insights with you. Okay, according to Hutchinson and Waters, course design is the process by which the raw data about the learning need is interpreted in order to produce integrated pairs of teaching learning experience. A teaching aim is to lead the learners to a particular state of knowledge. This entails the use of the theoretical and empirical information available to produce a syllabus. To develop a methodology for teaching these materials and to establish evaluation procedures by which progress toward the specified goals will be measured. Alright, on the next slide, we can see that there are 6 elements of course design. One is need analysis. Identify the target audience, assess students' prior knowledge, and understand institutional and course requirements. 2 is learning objective. Define clear and measurable learning goals. 3 is course goal. Provide overall direction for learning. 4 is delivery method with communicating or imparting the new information of learning. 5 is activities, experience that allow the learners to practice applying the new skills and knowledge. And the last is assessment. Ensure the learner's ability to convert theory into practice. Alright, that's all for me. I'll give it back to Ms. Asin as usual. Thank you very much, Ms. Sewa. Your explanation was so informative. We'll now move to the next our speaker, Ms. Eksanti. Ms. Eksanti, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you Miss Astin. Good morning everyone. My name is Eksanti Dwi Septi and now I'm going to deliver about the effective steps of course design. There are 5 steps. Step number 1 is situational factors. We start by identifying important situational factors that might affect your course. Review the following question like: First, what department, college or university outcomes are expected of the course? And second, what level is the course? And the last, what cultural factors might be important to the student success? Step number 2 is learning outcomes. Once you can identify the key situational factors for your course, you can move to identifying learning outcomes. Review the following question like: First, what do you want students to know and be able to do when they complete your course? And second, what key information is important for students to know? And third, what kinds of projects should students be able to complete? Step number 3 is assessment of learning. to creating assessment that let you know if the student have met the learning outcomes. This is a crucial step to knowing if your students are learning. There are three types of assessment. One, pre-assessment, two, in-class assessment, and the three, post-assessment. Step number 4 is content delivery. Now that you have identified your outcomes and the assessment you will use in your course, you can begin to think about how you will get your student from point A, beginning the course journey, to point B, success on the assessment. In this step, you will begin to think about delivering the course content. What strategies will you use inside and outside of class to help students learning? What do you think they need to know? And the last step is build the course. Now that you have your outcomes, assessment, and activities, you can build your course. Two things are essential for this final step in the course design process: a syllabus and a course calendar. You have to create a syllabus. The syllabus is a document designed to be a contract between you and your student. You can find the required information under related policies and resources page. Make sure you include holidays and other important events in your course calendar. Alright, this all from me. I hope you got the point about it. I'll give it back to Miss Astin.
Thank you so much for the explanation, Ms. Exanti. We'll now move on to the Q&A session. We've received some many great questions from the audience. I'll start with the first question. The question is from Mr. Ajay. The question is, talking about course design, what is the advantages of course design? Okay, thank you, Mr. Adrian, and your question will be answered by Ms. Exanti. Thank you for the answer, Ms. Exanti. So, Mr. Adrian, I would like to summarize the question from you. The course design have many advantages. Some of them are improve learning outcomes. Course design can help students be more engaged with the course materials and perform better. And then course design can encourage critical thinking and other higher order thinking skills. And then course design can promote equity in instruction. Course design can support students' well-being by creating a sense of belonging, providing feedback and checking it with students. And course design can help universities differentiate themselves from other schools by providing unique curriculum. Alright, this is the end of the presentation. Thank you to everyone for your participation today. And a special thank you to Ms. Sewa and Ms. Exanti for the valuable insights shared. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to Ms. Sewa or Ms. Exanti at their emails below, or through the school and university. We hope you enjoyed the presentation and look forward to seeing you at our next event. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.